So now let's talk more about characteristics of data warehouse. Centralized data repository, like we already mentioned, integration, combine data from various sources into a single repository. Also, consolidation is very important because it aggregates data from disparate systems into a unified format. Data organization using schemas, like we already mentioned, data is organized into a structured schema, often using star or snowflake schemas, which include fact tables and dimension tables to organize the data within. Normalization and denormalization of data. In this case, data may be normalized to reduce redundancy and denormalized to improve query performance. When it goes to the historical data storage, like we already mentioned as well before, time variant. This is very important for warehouse. Stores historical data to support trend analysis and studies, enabling user to analyze changes over time. Snapshot. Capture periodical snapshot of data to reflect different point of time. We used to call it as is or as of that specific date, and then we can compare between two dates later on. Snapshot in time. Scalability and performance are way different than databases. The warehouse is designed to handle large volume of data and scale horizontally and vertically with no issues. Performance optimized for read-heavy operation and complex query execution in case you have multiple people are doing the query at the same time, not an issue at all using the warehouse. Optimize for query performance. Indexes, like I mentioned also before, it's used to improve the speed and efficiency of complex queries and support indexing, like having an address for every single data. So when the user call it, the system can go straight and get and recall this data. Pre-aggregation, this is also a unique feature in warehouse, does not exist in databases. It's a pre-compute and store aggregated data to accelerate query performance. Let's assume you have sales um, in different branches. So it already um, have a part of the system, a cube, let's say, to aggregate all the sales in different region, different branches. So when somebody asks about this data, which is aggregated total, the system will provide in a very comfortable and speedy way. Data transformation and cleaning. We did not talk so much about the cleaning, it will come later, but data quality inside the warehouse is so critical. Let's ensure data accuracy and consistency through data cleaning and transformation processes. ETL, I mentioned it before, but ETL is about extract, transform, and load ETL processes to extract data from the source system. This is number one. Number two, the transform the data into the appropriate format. So we will have a unified format for all the data residing in a specific table and load it into the data warehouse. Also very common to use OLAP, so support the analytical processing. It's called Online Analytical Processing OLAP for multidimensional analysis and complex query. Data mining is also a big important feature inside the warehouse. Data mining is about discovering the trend and the common element in the data. It doesn't exist in databases, but it does exist in the warehouse. It facilitates data mining technique to discover patterns and insight inside the warehouse.